Hello, Christian World Fellowship family. Just wanted to talk to you for a moment here today. This is a beautiful, rainy, quiet, mostly quiet Saturday, and just wanted to share a thought with you that occurred to me over the last couple of days. And before I do that, there is a very, very familiar passage of Scripture that we have quoted and read and preached about and thought about and sung about since we were little kids in Sunday school. And that is the 23rd Psalm. And there's a line in there where it says, "He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters." And I got to thinking about that scripture after reading a couple of news articles that I have seen over the last couple of weeks about the changes in our in the atmosphere of our world. Naturally, there's a big kind of amazing news article out of Venice, Italy, as they shut down the town and they went into lockdown, and in the canals there of that city, geese and ducks and all kinds of animal life came back into those canals, and they hadn't seen some of those animals in some time, and all because of the slowdown of human activity and traffic going on and the pollution and the things that happen from just normal going about your day. And this morning I woke up to an article that I can't find right now, but it was talking about how out of the for the first time in decades, there is a city in Punjab province in India that can see a mountain range that had appeared as the pollution settles down and the air clears from the lack of human activity. And I got to thinking about that. And there's certainly this pandemic has affected our world. It's not just a state, not just a nation, but our world, and has caused us to slow down, and has caused us to just to stop. And we get a little bit frustrated sometimes when we get told what to do, and things that are forced upon us that we're not quite ready for, and we want to we want to have our way all the time. But I do believe that in all of this, that God is trying to talk to us on so many different levels, and there are times where we just need to be led and to be made to lay down in green pastures. And I know that some of you can think about this time and say, this doesn't seem like a green pasture here to me. Well, the fact of the matter is that the Lord has led us into a place where we are forced. We are required. It is incumbent on us as fellow humans to stop, to hunker down, to social distance, to just take this time so that we don't spread this virus around and we don't carry it on, and to take this time and to seriously, in our stopping and in our slowing down. I think there's a lot of beauty that is around us that we can see. And I think this is a good time for us to, in our times of slowing down, is to not just continue on doing what we're always trying to do, but to really stop and to observe the things that are going on around us. Look around us and see the quietness and the stillness of our city, the emptiness of our streets when you do have to go out, and how much that things have truly slowed down. Now, we're not on complete lockdown, and you can still move about the city, and you can do different things, and and go different places, and just be so careful when you're out and about. But in that time, though, in this time that we are in, take the time to just stop and enjoy the beauty of our world, and understand that the Lord is wanting us to slow down, or this wouldn't have happened to us. But how awesome is it that God, in just a very few days, has taken the world and really put us back in our homes and made us to stop and to slow down and to stand still. What is it that the Lord is trying to talk to you about during this time? Don't get so lost in the hustle, and don't get so lost in all of the things that are going on around us, than what we have lost or what we're not able to do or what's been taken away from us. And really focus on, Lord, what do you want me to see in this time? What do you want to show me, God? Lord, I want to see the beauty that has been obscured by the pollution of the busyness of my life. God, help us to see the beauty that is around us. Help us to see what you are wanting to show us. God, as we get still and as we get quiet, I pray that what you reveal to us and what you share with us, that we will be ready to receive it, that we will not be so surprised. Matter of fact, I think we will be surprised when we really stop and let the pollution of the hecticness and the busyness of our lives settle down, let the air around us purify, and see the beauty that God has for us. There is so much around us that I believe the Lord wants to show us and wants to help us with. Take this time to draw closer to your families. Be amazed at how awesome they are. Just a little thought. Don't resist the time. You're just going to frustrate yourself. Instead of resisting it, look for the silver linings that are in this, in behind these clouds that we have to see floating over our heads. We can't help what's here. No one of us individually can stop or start this thing from happening. We just have to embrace it. We have to go with it. And we just have to, I encourage you, we don't have to do anything, I know that, but I just encourage you to take the time to stop and look around at all the beauty that is right in front of us that we just don't see because of the busyness and the hecticness of our life and how polluted everything gets with our schedules and with our time. It's time just to stop and to see the hand of God in our lives. God bless you. Hope to see you all soon.